therapist, and today I'd like to talk about carpal tunnel syndrome. Essentially what this condition is, it's compression of your median nerve within the carpal tunnel. The carpal tunnel essentially is where your carpal bones, which are these small bones within sort of the hand-wrist area, and your retinaculum, which is, you can think of almost as a connective tissue in which your tendons that connect onto the fingers, where they are all comprised of essentially. So within that specific area, what can happen is, due to some form of compression of that median nerve, whether it's due to some inflammation within that area, whether it's due to thickening of the tendon sheath, whether it's due to some form of repetitive strain within that area, what ends up happening is that median nerve becomes compressed, impinged, so to speak, and then there's all these different sort of symptoms which occur. So this can include, for example, atrophy or shrinking of your muscle, which is referred to as your thenar eminence, so sort of your big thumb muscle here. You can also get some sensory loss or some pins and needles type sensation within the distribution of the median nerve. You'll also sometimes have some coldness, or it almost feels as though there's that the fingers get very cold with this, and also some weaknesses, particularly when the wrist is in this flex type position. So essentially when the hand is drawn down, and again this goes in a lot of cases with what can cause this injury, which is this repetitive strain. So you actually see this a lot with individuals who, for example, are on the computers for long periods of time, who do lots of physical labor in which the hand is in this prolonged flexion type position, which again is going to create compression on this median nerve. Now, in terms of interventions that we can do from a physiotherapy standpoint, there's several different things that can be helpful with this condition. Bracing the wrist in terms of keeping it in more of a neutral position can help in terms of symptom relief. Doing specific mobilizations for the carpal bones and soft tissue work, again for those tendons that essentially move into that carpal tunnel area, it can be helpful. Different modalities such as acupuncture, ultrasound have shown some promising results, and then there's very specific exercises that can actually help to mobilize the median nerve and the tendons in through here. So they're called a tendon gliding exercise, and then again there's also very specific nerve or median nerve mobilization exercises called flossing exercises that can also help in terms of releasing the compression on that median nerve. Now, if these conservative treatments don't work, there are also some surgical interventions that can be done in order to release the median nerve, and then following that, different rehabilitation in order to, again, get more mobility, strength, and taking pressure off of that median nerve through different rehabilitation exercises, soft tissue work, and different modalities. Thanks again, and if you have any specific questions or concerns, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks again. Take care.